Steph tries to do everything. She is being a professional athlete. She started her own business, which is coaching and nutrition. She is trying to finish her PhD. She is traveling. She's doing sponsor obligations. She's working at the local recharge center here. So she's doing 7 different jobs at once and trying to be the best at all of them.
My mom would describe me as a type AAA. Perfectionism has been really important to me. I always want to do everything to the best of my ability and do it well. And so I have this super high standard for myself. And with everything that I do, if I don't do something that I think is my best, I feel like I failed at it. You're kind of setting yourself up for failure when you're a perfectionist like that, because you want to do everything so well, and it's like the bar just keeps getting raised, right? And you can't meet that every time. And so if I don't do something as well as I had in the past, then it's like, well, you know, you failed. And so it just makes it really challenging to go through life thinking that you have to do everything to this standard that you've arbitrarily set for yourself.
I always worry that there is going to be a breakdown at some point in emotional or something, because she's pushing herself too hard.
So running is really my outlet for that. For the first, 3-4 miles, I have these demons that are just battling in my head, and I'm battling with them, and all of a sudden they're like gone. I win. And then I just am like free. My mind is clear, and I'm just in this happy place where I'm building myself up rather than like tearing myself down. And without running, I don't really know if I would get that. And it gets tough sometimes, when I'm around a lot of other people and I start comparing myself to like what they're doing. When you first get into ultras, you look at like what the successful runners are doing, and they're doing a lot of volume, a lot of intensity, and it's not always appropriate for someone just starting. So I kind of got caught up in that a little bit, and I didn't really respect the wear and tear on my body. I had a year of injuries. I got hit by a car on my bike, so it was like not a running injury, but it took me out of running. And that was really frustrating because I had all these plans. I did not deal with it very well mentally. I just, I got through it, I healed, jumped in a race, injured myself again. And then it happened one more time, and I was like, okay, you need to figure something out. And since then, I've gotten a lot better at accepting and doing the other things in my life to just kind of ground me and make me realize that, okay, life is okay and you're doing fine. You're doing the best that you can. Doing things outside of running is really important to me and for my relationship with Zach. We have our day jobs, we have our running hobbies, and then we have friends that we do different things with. Running isn't everything. I see a lot of runners, new runners, getting into it, and they're so defined by results and training and getting out there on social media, and that's part of it, but it's also like, well, I'm a person too, and there's more to me than running. Because when you get injured or when something doesn't go well, if you don't have another outlet, then it's like you get depressed. The racing is great, and I like that because I can test my limit, but it's definitely not the most important thing to me. It's the experience, it's getting out there, it's running to the top of a mountain and just seeing something that you wouldn't otherwise see. And I think it just kind of brings me back to balance.